believe I went through and worked all these. Yes, I did. Okay, we're in this section here, 4-1. We're going to be looking at a new rule called the product rule. We're going to combine that with the general power rule, but we're focusing on the product rule here. Find the derivative, so we want to find y prime. And let's all write this down. We have y is equal to x to the sixth, x cubed plus 4 quantity raised to the 8th power. Okay, everybody get that? Hope so. I don't know, I got it. Everybody requesting a new color? Kind of been stuck on green for a while. We got y is equal to, green is kind of easy on the eyes, you know? And that's what we want to do. We want to construct all this so that it's easy on the eyes. We got x cubed, was that plus 4? I think I wrote it down and forgot it. 8. If you don't mind. Yep, making sure. So we got a new rule here. And I'm going to write this over here, this little something extra. Well, actually, it's the rule. It's the rule. So I'm using function notation here, but that's okay. So this like is g of x. This guy represents g of x, and then this represents h of x. And the way the product rule goes, this is the product rule. Should I write that out? Product. I don't write much on the board. Product rule. I guess I just expect everybody to understand what I'm saying here. Product rule. This is the product rule. Okay, product rule is pretty easy. Take the derivative of g of x, so g prime of x, times, and then rewrite h of x. Then go plus, then rewrite g of x, and the derivative of h. So we have h prime of x. So that's the product rule. Now, I don't care what you do first. You could take the derivative of this first, and then write this, right? And then take the derivative of that, and then write it. Doesn't matter, okay? What you do on that. Let's follow that formula right over here. Y prime is equal to, so we take the derivative of the first function, 6x to the fifth, rewrite the second function, x cubed plus 4 raised to the 8th power plus, okay, think of product, think of plus, p for plus, and then rewrite the second. Now some people take the derivative of this and write it out there and then rewrite, I don't know, it doesn't, whatever. And then so x to the 6 times, and then we'll bring the 8 front, x cubed plus 4, rewrite everything in parentheses, remember subtract 1 from the exponent. And then we take the derivative of the inside and bring it out. So that's going to be 3x squared, 3x squared. Then what we'll want to do is clean this thing up. So we have 6x to the fifth, x cubed plus 4 to the 8th power plus, now we have an 8 times 3. Okay, let's bring that out front. That's going to be 24. And then we have x to the 6th and x squared. So we add exponents, 6, 7, 8. Right, add their exponents. And then what else is left? Oh, we just rewrite that part. X cubed plus 4 raised to the 7th power. Now, here's the part that a lot of students have some issues with, and that's if we wanted to factor this thing. And I'm going to actually go back and see. I know that, yes, I do. I actually factor it completely down. Boy, that was a pain writing that script. I guess. Whatever. We'll do that. How's that? We'll factor this since this is early on. Okay. We have an x to the fifth. We have an x to the 8th. Okay, so we can factor out this x. We have x cubed plus 4 raised to the 8th. We have x cubed plus 4 raised to the 7th. We can also factor that out. And then, of course, the the GCD of 6 and 24, right? We're going to want to probably factor that out. Alright, so let's just do that. We might as well just get this over with. What goes into 6? We're looking for the largest number that goes into 6 and goes into 24. Well, it looks like 6, right? 6 times 4 is 24. So we're going to pull a 6 out. Okay? And let's pull out, so we have x to the 5th, x to the 8th. We always pull the 1 out because that's the smallest exponent. And that's going to be the x to the 5th, right? Pull the 1 out with the smallest exponent. And then, of course, once again, we pull the 1 out with the smallest exponent. We have x cubed plus 4 raised to the 7th power. We're going to pull that out. One with the smallest exponent always gets pulled out. Alright, and then, I don't know, put a bracket there. So we pulled a 6 out, so we're not going to rewrite that. We pulled out 5 x's out of there, and we pulled out 7 of these guys, which leaves us with one of them. Alright, plus, now we're working on this side here. So we pulled 6 out of 24, and what were we left with? We were just left with a 4. Okay, because remember, we've multiplied this back inside. 6 times 4 is 24. We pulled out 5 x's. There's 8 of them here. So how many are left? 3 of them, right? 3 of them are left. And then we pulled out this entire thing right here. Okay. Y prime, we'll just continue to write y prime. So we have 6x to the 5th times x to the 3rd plus 4 raised to the 7th power. We have x cubed and 4x cubed. We can combine that into 5x cubed and then plus 4. So I hope that's what our script shows. Alright, has everybody got that? Do I need to write that down? 6x to the 5th, x cubed plus, I don't know, 6x to the 5th, x cubed plus 4 raised to the 7th power. We got 5x cubed plus 4. Looks good. Okay, so a lot of times they want us at the very end to factor. You just need to practice that a few times. Practice it, okay? And I shall see you there.